Interesting facts about Mount Kailash. Mount Kailash is located in the western part of Tibet, in the Himalayan range. It stands at an elevation of 6,638 meters, 21,778 feet, above sea level, making it one of the highest peaks in the region. Mount Kailash is considered sacred by people of different faiths, including Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Bon followers. It is believed to be the abode of Lord Shiva in Hinduism, a sacred site associated with Padmasambhava in Buddhism, and the place where the first Tirthankara, Rishabhite Def, attained enlightenment in Jainism. The Kora or circumambulation around Mount Kailash is a popular pilgrimage that takes several days to complete. It involves walking around the mountain, a distance of approximately 52 kilometers, 32 miles, and is believed to bring great spiritual benefits. Lake Mansarovar, which is located near Mount Kailash, is considered a sacred lake in Hinduism and Buddhism. It is believed to have cleansing properties, and pilgrims take a dip in the lake, perform rituals, and offer prayers to gain spiritual merit. Despite its spiritual significance, Mount Kailash has never been climbed. It is believed to be too sacred to be climbed, and there is a tradition among pilgrims to not climb the mountain. The natural beauty of Mount Kailash and the surrounding region is breathtaking, with snow-capped peaks, pristine lakes, and serene valleys. It is also home to several rare and endangered species, including the Tibetan antelope, wild yak, and snow leopard. Mount Kailash is part of the Trans-Himalaya mountain range, which is formed by the collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. The region is prone to earthquakes and landslides, making the journey to Mount Kailash challenging and dangerous. Mount Kailash is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a protected area in Tibet. It is also considered one of the most remote and least accessible places on Earth, and a visit to this sacred mountain requires careful planning and preparation. Mount Kailash has a unique shape that sets it apart from other peaks in the Himalayas. It is a symmetrical peak with 4 faces, each facing a different cardinal direction. The faces are believed to represent the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The journey to Mount Kailash is physically demanding and requires trekking through high-altitude terrain. Pilgrims often face challenges such as altitude sickness, extreme weather conditions, and difficult terrain. The peak of Mount Kailash remains snow-capped throughout the year, even in the summer months. It is believed that the snow never melts due to the blessings of Lord Shiva, who is said to reside on the mountain. The region around Mount Kailash is rich in natural resources, including minerals and precious stones. However, mining in the area is strictly prohibited due to its spiritual significance. The circumambulation or Kora around Mount Kailash is considered a challenging yet rewarding experience. Pilgrims believe that completing the Kora brings spiritual merit, helps to purify the soul, and brings good fortune. Mount Kailash has inspired several artists and writers over the years. It is mentioned in several ancient texts, including the Hindu Puranas, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and the Jain scriptures. It has also been the subject of several paintings, poems, and songs. The region around Mount Kailash is sparsely populated, with only a few villages and nomadic settlements. The people who live in the area are predominantly Tibetan Buddhists and lead a traditional way of life. In recent years, the Chinese government has been investing in infrastructure development in the region, including building roads and bridges. This has made the journey to Mount Kailash easier. But it has also raised concerns about the impact of tourism on the fragile ecosystem of the region. Despite its spiritual significance, Mount Kailash remains largely unexplored, and many mysteries and legends surround the mountain. It is believed to be a place of great power and energy, and a visit to this sacred mountain is considered a transformative experience by many.